Welcome to Easy Lifestyle, and today we'll be listing the fastest selling albums of the first half of 2018. This will only include albums released from January to June 2018, and for those of you new to the channel, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. Now without further ado, let's get to the point.
Remember the words you told me, love me till the day I die.
Yungblud, the third studio album by Australian pop rock band 5 Seconds to Summer, was released on the 15th of June 2018 and was the 20th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 216,000 copies worldwide. Yummy, the 7th studio album of Japanese boy group Kiss My Feet 2, was released on the 25th of April 2018 and was the 19th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 217,000 copies worldwide. Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, the 6th studio album of rock band Arctic Monkeys, was released on the 11th of May 2018 and was the 18th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 223,000 copies worldwide.
Take it easy for a little while, come and stay with us. It's such an easy flight. What?
Eyes on You, the 8th EP of South Korean boy band GOT7, was released on the 12th of March 2018 and was the 17th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 227,000 copies worldwide. My Dear Melancholy, the first EP of The Weeknd, was released on the 30th of March 2018 and was the 16th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 241,000 copies worldwide.
So call out my name, call out my name when I kiss you. Hey there, don't move. 내 눈에 너를 담아.
Blooming Days, the 2nd EP by South Korean boy group EXO-CBX, was released on the 10th of April 2018 and was the 15th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 245,000 copies worldwide.
So baby, can I be your boyfriend? Can I? 네가 알지 못한 세상 알려주고 싶어. Yeah. Whoa, hold on.
Culture 2, the 3rd studio album of hip-hop group Migos, released on the 26th of January 2018 and was the 14th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 260,000 copies worldwide.
Let's go. Walk it like I talk it, 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 hey, walk it like I talk it. Shit could get menacing, frightening, find help sometimes.
Yay, the 8th studio album of American rapper Kanye West, was released on the 1st of June 2018 and was the 13th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 283,000 copies worldwide.
Shit could get menacing, frightening, find help sometimes. I scare myself.
Face Yourself, the fifth studio album of South Korean boy band BTS, was released on the 4th of April 2018 and was the 12th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 294,000 copies worldwide. Come Tomorrow, the 9th studio album of Dave Matthews Band, was released on the 8th of June 2018 and was the 11th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 300,000 copies worldwide.
In and out, here we go. Over and again and again.
Bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody.
Invasion of Privacy, the debut studio album of Cardi B, was released on the 5th of April 2018 and was the 10th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 301,000 copies worldwide.
I'm the hottest in the street, know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth, hope you hoes know it.
Help me, it's like the walls are caving in.
Shawn Mendes, the self-titled third studio album by Shawn Mendes, was released on the 25th of May 2018 and was the 9th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 302,000 copies worldwide. Greatest, the second best of compilation album by Japanese boy group Kanjani 8, was released on the 30th of May 2018 and was the 8th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 305,000 copies worldwide. Undivided, the first special album by South Korean boy band 101, was released on the 4th of June 2018 and was the 7th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 364,000 copies worldwide. I Promise You, the second EP of South Korean boy group 101, was released on the 19th of March 2018 and was the 6th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 389,000 copies worldwide. Man of the Woods, the fifth studio album of Justin Timberlake, was released on the 2nd of February 2018. It was the 5th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 403,000 copies worldwide. K.O.D., the fifth studio album of American rapper J. Cole, released on the 20th of April 2018, and was the 4th fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 477,000 copies worldwide.
Count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up. 날 위해서라면 날 슬퍼도 기쁜 척할 수가 있었어.
Love Yourself Tear, the sixth studio album of BTS, released on the 18th of May 2018, and was the third fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 491,000 copies worldwide. It is also the only album on the list to experience sales increase in its second week to 752,000 copies worldwide, making it a total of 1,243,000 copies sold in its first 2 weeks. Bokutachi wa Anohi no Yuwake wo Shiteru, the ninth studio album of Japanese idol group AKB48, was released on the 24th of January 2018 and was the second fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 576,000 copies worldwide. Before we reveal the fastest selling album of 2018 so far, here are 5 notable albums that missed out on cracking the top 20. Question Mark by XXXTentacion, with first week sales of 195,000 copies worldwide. Camila by Camila Cabello, with first week sales of 194,000 copies worldwide. Everything Is Love by Jay-Z and Beyonce, going with family name The Carters, with first week sales of 164,000 copies worldwide. Bobby Tarantino 2, with first week sales of 145,000 copies worldwide. And Nasir by Nas, with first week totals of 99,000 copies worldwide. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, the second studio album by Post Malone, released on the 27th of April 2018 and was the fastest selling album of the first half of 2018 with first week sales of 603,000 copies worldwide.
Be going psycho, lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Don't act like you my friend when I'm rolling through my hands.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be the first to know when we publish videos like this. I'm Eric, and as always, have a great day.
We going psycho, lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Don't act like you my friend when I'm rolling